Let's play darts. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a full 45 there. Shame about that last dart, but we're starting to get closer. This month's been really important. We've had straight to the point, doing somewhat of a one-on-one session, which basically turned into a podcast. But during that process, that video, that one-on-one session, I really unlocked how to throw a dart, basically. And we're hopefully going to see the results of that in the next few months. And I think we already have. My last session here playing Bob's 27 was my best yet. Off camera, I'm playing some really good stuff online. It's all going on, guys, okay? So I hope your journey, whether you're beginning or whether you're an experienced player, I hope you're enjoying yourself, because that's what it's all about. Right. We have a little warm up here. And then today we're going to play trebles round the clock. We're going round the clock. Normally we go round the clock on doubles. We're going round on trebles today. We've done this a few times. Getting better at it. We're going to start high and go and end up low. Never been round the clock in the time we've had together. So it's more about practice. I'm going to be running through today what I've been doing really and where I'm going wrong still. So where I'm going wrong, let's go with that. So where I'm going wrong and where I'm going right. So where I'm going right is I am providing you and me with straighter darts. Okay, that's what we're getting. We're getting 60s like that. And when I say straighter darts, I guess just I mean more accurate darts. So we'll drop down to 19s. And that's because I'm releasing this dart much better. I'm not turning my hand over. I'm not trying to throw my hand forward like a good follow through looks like. I'm hoping that will come in time, because that's where things are going wrong. If you notice, it's the inconsistency. So I'm managing straight darts, but you see this follow through. Let me see if I can do it here. Yeah, you see that? You see me there? We're just finished. That needs to happen all the time. Because at the moment, I'm a little snatchy still, even though I'm throwing straighter darts, if that makes sense. All right, let's go to 18s. Port. Right, let's get straight into this. I'm not going to mess around today. What I will say though, guys, is we've got some darts coming this weekend. The Dutch darts are on. We've got big name players. Bahrain was fun. This is a level up really in terms of quality. So that'll be exciting. The darts is back, and obviously then we've got the Premier League going on. So it's all happening. It's all happening, and there's loads of new players. So welcome to you guys. I was a new player only a short 8-9 months ago. And there's players who are watching this who have played for perhaps on and off a lot, who are now thinking about playing more. Pick up your arrows. This is a fun game for everybody involved. Right, we're going to go treble 20 then. Let's see how we get on. So once I get treble 20, see there, that dart there. I've got this habit where I throw the dart and I've already picked up the next dart before the dart's even hit the board. I need to sort of keep the whole process of the hand, then pick up the next dart. Like that, then dart. Like that, and then dart. But I've been far too casual, and that's where I haven't found the consistency. I think I'm finding consistency in the hand shape. My handprint, as Daniel from Straight to the Point likes to call it. Keeping the handprint as I follow through. I feel like that has made massive improvements. But in terms of the keeping, sort of following all the way through, not happening as much. I'm constantly picking up that next dart. Right, that's treble 20, treble 19. See that one? That last one. So even though I'm getting much better, I know what I need to do to sort of, not perfect it, but actually get this right all the time. And I've had a lot of ads on the old Dart Counter app for online games. I've played a couple of you. So please, if you are on there, SamsonDoesDarts is my name. If you add me on there, if I'm online, if you ever see me online, just send me a request for a game. And if I'm available, I will play. Playing a lot more online at the moment, which has been really fun actually. And there's people of all levels, you see. There's some really good players on there, but there's also loads of players who are just beginning. Loads in between 30 and 40 averages, loads between 40 and 50, and there's a fair amount 50 plus as well. So there's something for everyone there. I've seen players in the 60s and 70s as well. I played against a guy and lost, and he averaged 85. So that was a nice little lesson in the arrows. Come on, 19. Very good guy commented on my last video called Ryan. Ryan's sending me some darts to give a go. He's sending me some darts. Very kind of you, Ryan. I really appreciate this because I haven't actually been talking about my darts for a long time because I'm happy with them. They've been really good to me. They've helped me improve. And so I'm getting sent the Mensur Sulovic 23 gram Legend darts, if I recall. So if anyone's had them, got them, let me know what you think of those. They look fairly similar to the Asps, a little bit more consistent grip, similar sort of slight barrel shape. So that'll be fun. We'll do a video on that. Oh my goodness, the TV's on. Let's turn that off. Goodness me. We don't want any interruptions. How rude. Right, come on. I've been distracted. Let's go 19s. Port. Port. Very poor. Look at that. Nowhere near the target. And that has to be around release, right? That has to be me releasing it. Just not where I need to be releasing it, I suppose. Oh, better, but not close enough. Now, 19s are meant to be my favourite, so I'm really struggling here. That's okay. We'll get it here. Maybe not. What else is going on? Fulham playing Man United this weekend. I'm going. Craven Cottage on Sunday. United are there for the taking, right? So even every die-hard United fan would say that every game's a concern at the moment, although they beat Rangers last night. But we'll be going there to win, hopefully. I'm playing football tonight. The legs will be sore tomorrow, but I'll be on the oche. And then next Wednesday, there's potential, ladies and gentlemen, I might be joining or participating in my first pub league match. I've been asked to join a team from a friend, and he asked me a few months ago, if I'm honest. And just my maths is embarrassing, really. When I'm looking at checkouts, I'm spending an hour once I'm under 100 to work out what I'm meant to be hitting. So I was put off by that, really. But people have said, don't worry, you're not going to be alone in that. Might as well just give it a go, right? There it is, finally. Goodness me, how long did that take? I was starting to lose a little bit of enthusiasm. I don't know if you could tell in my solemn sounds emitting from my throat area. Right, 18s. So yeah, I potentially could be playing for next week. So that'll be fun. A new experience. It's only going to improve my darts, surely. Oh, nearly. Right, let's concentrate on this follow through. Let's just make sure it's happening. That's port. That's not. That's okay. Right, I need to get these groups a bit closer, really, because I'm not throwing great right now. Sometimes you just need a little reset. So let's do that. Let's get into position. There it is, 17s. How many times have I done that? I've done that little reset where I'm just not throwing well and I've hit it in that next 3 darts. That little reset sometimes is really important, especially when you feel like you're getting frustrated and you're like, oh, this is not working, I'm terrible, I'm the worst player ever to have existed. I wish my ancestors had died from some sort of plague disease so I didn't have to put up with the fact that I'm terrible at darts. When you're thinking those sort of things, little moment, reset the mind, reset the body, think about the technique, and then sometimes it can help. Right, 17s. Shame about that last one. Thought I was getting closer. Getting closer. I know I'm finding myself, when I hit a good dart, making sure the next dart's just as good if I can. Like that one. So we've got to get close to that. We'll get closer. Oh, see, that's what I'm after. Now, we missed there. No treble, but I don't mind that. This is training. Don't be so harsh on yourself, Samson, and friends at home watching, when you're playing training games. What I like to do is, if you hear this in my voice, when I'm doing a bad technique, I will vocally tell myself off. Sometimes I even slap my hand, okay? That's when I get a little bit aggressive. I need to relax myself a bit. But I'm doing that because I want my mind, my conscious and unconscious mind, and this may sound crazy to you, but it's probably not the first crazy thing you've heard on this channel. But in my mind, that's telling me, it's like giving a dog a treat for when he's sitting and stuff. So when I'm messing up and I've done some bad technique, I'll vocally talk about it. And then when I'm throwing well, even when I miss like that, my darts were good. Clearly, I was doing something right there. That was the time to say, you know what? Well played, Samson. You didn't get the cigar, but you did everything you could have, almost. So I'm trying to reward myself mentally with good arrows and berate myself with bad. See, look, great example. Same 3 again, really. Missed the treble. This is not time to say naughty Samson. This is the time to say good darts, my man. Let's build on this. We can get better. You're doing things right. You're grouping them. Look, and then we get good results like 16s. We're playing all right now. The last sort of 9, 12 darts. This is good stuff. It's a shame I haven't hit more, really. But the darts are good. This is training. I'm not going to get any prizes for this. So like those, not great, especially this wayward one. That was very poor. Treble 15. Poor. See that one? Felt that release immediately was bad. Poor darts. Inconsistency. Come on, let's get back to it. Position. Oh, unlucky. On the wire. Sweet sound of tungsten. That's what we're after here. Oh la la, come on, man. Yeah, it'll be interesting to use the 23 grams. So these are 26s. And I haven't complained about them. If you've noticed, I haven't changed the K-flex for a while, which is normally a sign that I'm playing really well. That when I change the K-flex, and I'm not a superstitious man. I don't think I am, but I find myself, if I'm not playing well and I'm like struggling, frustrated, I will change just the color of the K-flex just to see if that makes any difference. I know it doesn't. And I think I do it sometimes without even thinking about it too much. So do you have any silly superstitions out there? So I play football on a Sunday morning. I've been playing football since I was a wee lad. And a guy I've been playing with for about 20 years now, he used to be a professional footballer, and he's now 50 and he's still playing and he's still the fittest guy, right? I've probably played maybe over 500 matches with this guy. And he's superstition. He's got several. He does them all the time. But he will not leave the changing room until everyone's out. He doesn't tell anyone this. It's something I've noticed over the years. He doesn't really talk about it. But he won't leave the changing room until everyone else does. And I'm also not 100% sure. There it is. Treble 14. He's captained. And when he won't take his jumper off until the referee has blown the whistle. When the referee blows the whistle and the captain's come into the middle, he'll run off to the side, take his jacket off at that point. I've noticed that as well. So people are superstitious out there. But mine is only really the K-flex thing, I think. I don't think I have any other superstitions. Poor. Unlucky. Oh, shame. Yeah, you had the Treble 14 a fair amount on good checkouts. What numbers? Let's have a look. 80. So yeah, 74 is the Treble 14. Find myself on that a lot, and 66. And so 14 is something that you've got to... Then after that, you're sort of... There's not as many you're going to hit as often. Or need to hit. There it is. And even numbers, I'm just trying to get the numbers. The maths is the thing I want to... Maths and this follow through, that's all I'm focusing on at the moment. And one game that really helps is that 1-2-1 checkout drill. I'm confident if I'd play that enough, I will start to learn those checkouts 1-2-1 down. Now, I know every time I put that video up, the number of comments I get, like saying, what are you up to here? Why are you throwing at treble 19 at this point, treble 20 at this point? You should be hitting treble 18, and if you miss treble 18, you hit an 18, then you set up something else. This is kind of what I'm talking about. This is my weakness. My weak point is there's mathematical equations that have to go on. Oh, it's a shame. That's a shame. Shameful experience. Yeah, I'm not too... I haven't thrown too bad. I haven't thrown great today. But I want you guys. I think that should be a rule, really. Oh, anyone who watches this has got to play along with me. So today we do some trebles training. It's just nice to mix up a bit. I think next time out we'll play a match again. Maybe trying to play 2 matches a month. And I think we've played just the one so far, so I'll get another one on the match out. I'm going to put some of the little bit of a clip from the straight to the point video to explain sort of what I'm trying to do and what's helped me. I'll do that as well. And if there's anything else of interest you'd like to see, because I haven't really ever come into this thinking, oh yeah, I could provide this good content. I mean, there's some great content creators out there in darts. I'm probably not one of them. I am creating content, but let's be fair, there's a big difference between somebody who puts on their camera for 20 minutes and throws darts and talks absolute nonsense at you, and somebody who really spends the time with ideas, editing, filming. So if there is anything of interest, please let me know. They're terrible darts, so I need to reset again here. I'm going to reset just for this one last throw for you. support. Well, I'll throw 3 more because they were so bad, it would just be awful for me to leave on that point and leave you over the weekend with that pants. Better. Unbelievable, missed again, but not too bad today, not too good, but it's all practice, and hopefully I'm ironing out these creases in my technique. And if we just have enough sessions like this, where I'm thinking, right, what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, it will come along. We've made great progress, guys. The last 3 or 4 months have been outstanding since sort of September time. The first sort of month, you get those sort of beginner gains, I guess. And then 3 or 4 months of that for me was a real struggle. I struggled big time to get better at this. But you're going to go through that period at some point where you're going to bang your head against the board. And you've got to get through that, and you've got to be like, right, if I carry on being patient at this and I play every day and I think about how I'm going to get better, you will get better. Okay, if you're thinking about getting better and you're looking at ways of how you can do that, you will find a way. Okay, you have to fail 100 times sometimes to get a win, and the win is well worth the failure. Good day to you.